Good morning, VC. It's Glen Kellaway coming from the basement. This is a contest entry for Logan, Swellheads Network. Logan's got a great channel. 700 subs now. Well deserved, man. Well deserved. He's calling this contest number one fan. Show 5 records you're convinced you're the only fan of. I love this. So, I'm not basing this on the vinyl community because I find that most everybody in the vinyl community is so passionate about music that they're kind of, they might not obviously like everything, but they respect and appreciate that other people do. I'm more basing this on my social circle and my friends. These are 5 artists that I absolutely love, 5 of my favorite artists of all time that I could never play in front of my wife, my kids, my friends. If they came over, it would be the last records that I would never even entertain the thought of putting these on. People would hate it. So that's kind of what I base this on. So let's start with Ravi Shankar. I love Indian music. My wife can't stand it. No, none of my friends like it. And I think this is one of the greatest artists in the history of music. And Indian music just takes me, I don't know, to a whole other level. I'm just, I could just sit and relax, and it's just absolutely beautiful, I think. So Ravi Shankar would be the first one. Another one, Leonard Cohen. I love Leonard Cohen. His music is just beautiful. I mean, poetic, just gorgeous lyrics and introspective. And I love the instrumentation. It's so sparse and just basically guitar for the most part, and with a bit of percussion or whatever, and bass, and then those beautiful female singers he always has with him that are kind of contrast with his deep baritone voice. It's just I love Leonard Cohen. Another one who just takes me into another space and planet and in my mind, and don't know anybody in my circle who likes Leonard Cohen at all. Another one, Lucinda Williams. My wife can't stand her voice. My kids, I don't know. I just never really introduced them to her because I don't think they'd like it. My friends, no way. They'd ever listen to anything like that. So that's number 3. Number 4, Tom Waits. Nails on a Blackboard. Tom Waits. I gotta ask you guys about something. The Premier of Ontario, leader of our province, was in Parliament, and the opposition party, it's a woman who's the leader, and she was challenging him, obviously, which is what her role is. And he said to her, why don't you just say something constructive instead of always criticizing? You sound like nails on a blackboard. Now, everybody's on his ass saying that is sexist and misogynist. I would love someone's opinion if that is. It's such an old saying. Maybe it is, and I'm just going, I'm not quite getting that, but I'm open to somebody telling me that it is, and then I'll be fine. I don't use the expression anyway, but anyway, Tom Waits. Amazing songwriter, singer. I freaking love Tom Waits' voice, and most people just can't handle one note of it. So another one I could never play in my wife's presence, my friends. And finally, my favorite artist of all time, Bob Dylan. Nobody I know listens to Bob Dylan. They don't like his voice. I've got friends who say, yeah, he's a great songwriter, but they can't stand listening to him. I'm in a minority, but it's funny because Bob just sold his catalog for like $400 million, and has been a leading force in music for how many since 1962. So there's got to be somebody out there besides me and Jeff from Calico Silver who are Dylan worshippers. Anyway, Dylan, that's my 5. So I think this was a fun contest. Thanks so much for doing this one, Logan, and congratulations on 700 subs. And everybody have a great weekend. Peace out.